What if I told you that one of the most important bacteria for your health is something most people have never even heard of? Not probiotics like yogurt, not supplements you see on ads, but a powerful gut bacterium called Faecalibacterium prausnitzii. Scientists now believe that low levels of this microbe are linked to chronic inflammation, obesity, depression, IBS, and Crohn's disease. And here's the shocking part. You can't buy it as a supplement, so the real question is, how do you increase it naturally? And what happens if you do? Let's break down the science. What is Faecalibacterium prausnitzii? Faecalibacterium prausnitzii is one of the most abundant bacteria in the human gut. In fact, it can make up to 5 to 15% of your entire microbiome. That's massive. But what makes it truly special is not just its quantity. It's what it produces. This bacterium is one of the main producers of butyrate, a short-chain fatty acid that fuels your colon cells, reduces inflammation, strengthens your gut barrier, supports immune balance. PubMed-backed insight. Simplified. Studies have shown that lower levels of Faecalibacterium prausnitzii are consistently found in patients with inflammatory bowel diseases. Higher levels are associated with better metabolic and immune health. Why it's called anti-inflammatory bacteria. Faecalibacterium prausnitzii is often called the peacekeeper of your gut because it actively reduces inflammation. How? It produces molecules that block inflammatory pathways, reduce cytokines like TNF-alpha, promote regulatory immune responses. Key study insight, PubMed simplified. One landmark study showed F. prausnitzii produces anti-inflammatory proteins that directly reduce gut inflammation. This is why it is being studied as a potential next-generation probiotic, live biotherapeutic. What happens when you don't have enough? Low levels are linked to Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, IBS, obesity, type 2 diabetes, depression, gut-brain axis. Why this matters? Without this bacterium, gut barrier weakens, inflammation increases, harmful bacteria grow, immune system becomes dysregulated. In simple terms, your gut becomes unstable. Why is it difficult to take it as a supplement? Here's where things get interesting. Unlike lactobacillus or bifidobacterium, Faecalibacterium prausnitzii is extremely oxygen sensitive, meaning it dies when exposed to air. It's very hard to produce commercially. That's why you won't find it in most probiotic supplements. But you can increase it naturally, and that's where things get powerful. How to increase it naturally? This is the part most people care about. 1. Feed it fiber, most important. It thrives on resistant starch, inulin, FOS, fructooligosaccharides, whole plant fibers, best foods, oats, bananas, especially slightly green, garlic, onions, leeks, legumes. 2. Avoid what kills it. Ultra-processed foods, high-sugar diets, antibiotics, especially repeated use, chronic stress. 3. Support indirectly. Even if you can't take it directly, other probiotics can support its growth. Lactobacillus, bifidobacterium. Gut-brain connection. Faecalibacterium prausnitzii may also affect mood, anxiety, cognitive function, because butyrate influences brain signaling, reduces neuroinflammation, supports gut-brain communication. Some studies suggest lower levels are higher risk of depression. Conclusion. So here's the big takeaway. Faecalibacterium prausnitzii is not just another gut bacterium. It's a key regulator of inflammation, immunity, metabolism, mental health. You can increase this again through diet, through lifestyle, through consistency. The butyrate superpower, deep science. To truly understand why Faecalibacterium prausnitzii matters, we need to talk about one molecule, butyrate, because this is where everything changes. Butyrate is not just a byproduct. It's a master regulator molecule inside your body. What butyrate actually does: feeds colon cells, your gut lining depends on it, strengthens tight junctions, prevents leaky gut, reduces inflammation, regulates immune responses, influences gene expression. In simple terms, butyrate keeps your gut alive, sealed, and protected. PubMed Simplified Insight. Studies show that butyrate inhibits inflammatory pathways like NF-κB, promotes regulatory T cells, reduces oxidative stress. Why this matters? Without enough butyrate, gut lining weakens, toxins leak into bloodstream, chronic inflammation begins. And guess what? One of the main producers of butyrate is Faecalibacterium prausnitzii, leaky gut and systemic inflammation. Now let's connect the dots. When Faecalibacterium prausnitzii levels drop, butyrate production also drops. This leads to increased intestinal permeability. Another name, leaky gut syndrome. What happens next? Undigested particles enter the bloodstream. The immune system overreacts. Chronic inflammation spreads. This is linked to autoimmune diseases, metabolic disorders, skin disorders, brain inflammation. That's why scientists see gut health as the root of many diseases. Key idea: a damaged gut barrier acts a stressed immune system. Metabolism, weight, and insulin. Faecalibacterium prausnitzii is not just about digestion, it's deeply connected to metabolism. Studies suggest higher levels are associated with better insulin sensitivity, lower body fat, improved glucose control. Why? Because butyrate improves mitochondrial function, reduces fat storage signals, enhances energy metabolism. In simple terms, this bacterium helps your body use energy more efficiently. Important insight: people with obesity often have lower Faecalibacterium prausnitzii levels. This doesn't mean it causes obesity alone, but it's part of the metabolic puzzle. Gut-brain axis deep dive. Your gut doesn't just digest food, it communicates with your brain constantly. This connection is called the gut-brain axis. Faecalibacterium prausnitzii influences this through butyrate production, immune signaling, neurotransmitter modulation. What studies suggest lower levels are linked to depression, anxiety, brain fog. Why? Because inflammation in the gut becomes inflammation in the brain, and butyrate helps reduce that. This is why your mood and your microbiome are connected. Crohn's disease and IBS clinical evidence. One of the strongest scientific connections is with inflammatory bowel diseases. Key finding: patients with Crohn's disease consistently show dramatically reduced Faecalibacterium prausnitzii levels. Even more interesting, some studies suggest lower levels may predict relapse risk. Why? Because without this bacterium, inflammation increases, gut barrier weakens, healing slows down. This makes it a biomarker of gut health IBS connection. Lower diversity, reduced beneficial bacteria, increased sensitivity. Faecalibacterium prausnitzii plays a protective role here too. Next generation probiotics. Scientists are now exploring something new: live biotherapeutics. This is beyond traditional probiotics. Instead of generic bacteria, targeted therapeutic microbes. Faecalibacterium prausnitzii is one of the top candidates. The challenge: extremely oxygen sensitive, hard to stabilize, difficult to mass produce, but research is ongoing. In the future, this bacterium may be used as a treatment for inflammation, a therapy for gut disorders, a metabolic regulator. Advanced diet strategy, high retention. Let's go deeper than basic advice. If you want to increase Faecalibacterium prausnitzii, you need a strategy. Step 1. Feed the ecosystem, not just one bacteria, the whole microbiome. Advanced foods: resistant starch, cooled potatoes, rice, polyphenols, berries, green tea, prebiotics, inulin, FOs, diverse plant fibers. Step 2. Diversity is key. The more diverse your diet, the stronger your microbiome. Step 3. Timing matters. Regular eating patterns help microbial rhythm. Step 4. Avoid microbiome killers. artificial additives, excess alcohol, chronic stress. Think of your gut like a garden. Feed it right, it grows. Neglect it, it collapses. Can you rebuild your microbiome? Script. So here's the big question. If your Faecalibacterium prausnitzii levels are low, can you rebuild it? The answer is yes, but not instantly. Your microbiome is not like a switch. It's more like an ecosystem. What this means, you don't just add bacteria, you create conditions where they can grow. Timeline, based on studies. 24 to 48 hours, microbiome starts shifting, 1 to 2 weeks, noticeable changes, 1 to 3 months, stable improvements. But consistency is everything. Key idea, you don't fix your gut overnight, you train it over time. Daily routine, highly practical. Let's turn science into action. Morning. Start with fiber-rich breakfast. Add prebiotics, banana, oats. Avoid sugar spikes. Midday, eat diverse plant foods, include polyphenols, vegetables, herbs. Evening, light dinner. Avoid late-night eating. Weekly habits. Add fermented foods, optional support. Rotate foods for diversity. Spend time in nature. Microbial exposure. This is how you rebuild your microbiome. Supplements, what actually works. Script, now let's talk about supplements. Important truth. You may not be able to take Faecalibacterium prausnitzii directly as a supplement, but you can support it indirectly. Effective options. Prebiotics, FOS, inulin, resistant starch supplements, multi-strain probiotics. Why? Because they create the right environment. What to avoid: random probiotic use, low-quality supplements, expecting instant results. Supplements are tools, not magic. The hidden factors. Most people miss, here's where most people fail. They focus only on food, but ignore 1. Stress. Chronic stress alters gut bacteria. 2. Sleep. Poor sleep disrupts microbiome balance. 3. Antibiotics. Even one course can reduce key bacteria. 4. Sedentary lifestyle movement supports microbial diversity. Your microbiome reflects your lifestyle. Advanced science, PubMed style. Let's go deeper into the science. Faecalibacterium prausnitzii produces anti-inflammatory metabolites, modulates immune signaling, interacts with other microbes. Key mechanisms: butyrate, histone deacetylase inhibition, immune modulation, increased Treg cells, reduced cytokines, lower inflammation. Translation: it helps your body stay balanced, stay calm, stay resilient. This is why it's called a keystone species. Biggest mistakes: engagement boost. Let's talk about what not to do. Mistake 1. Thinking probiotics alone will fix your gut. Mistake 2. Ignoring diet diversity. Mistake 3. Overusing antibiotics. Mistake 4. Expecting quick results. Gut health is a long-term investment. Conclusion. So here's the truth. Inside your gut, there is an entire ecosystem, and one of its most important members is Faecalibacterium prausnitzii. You can't see it, you can't buy it easily, but it may be controlling your inflammation, your metabolism, your immune system, even your mood. And the most powerful part? You can influence it every single day through what you eat, how you live, and how consistent you are. Your health is not random, it's microbial. If you want to understand how your body really works, subscribe to this channel, because we break down complex science into simple, powerful insights you can actually use. And if you found this helpful, share it with someone who cares about their health.